Welcome back, everyone. Today we will be playing the King's Dilemma Chronicles. I believe this game was a board game it is a board game, and it's always interesting to see it kind of jump onto a different platform to make the switch from tabletop to video game. So I'm intrigued. This game was sent to me by Keymailer, so I thought, why not give it a shot? I love tabletop, so right up my alley. We have kind of like a trigger warning disclaimer here, so just so you know, the developers and myself, we don't believe in all of these things. It's just part of history, part of fantasy, part of role-playing, so just, you know, if anyone has some triggers, just be mindful. Welcome to the Kingdom of Ankist, a place of daring expeditions, gruesome battles, and arcane mysteries. Located in the northern continent of Liwick, Ankist is one of the largest kingdoms of the known world, but it is not the only one. The Kingdom of Mir, to the northwest, advanced both culturally and technologically. The small and harmless Kingdom of Sidlada to the south, with its stingy lands. The Republic of Kopias to the northeast, with commercial abilities beyond imagination. The Kasukian Empire to the distant east, where the Emperor lives in opulence while the people struggle. The southern continent, barely explored, is only known for its fierce ivory desert and the tales and legends shared by the few foreign travelers adventuring to our lands. Ankist has been enjoying several decades of peace, but less than 2 centuries ago it was divided into small kingdoms and raider tribes, conquered in wars or united by diplomacy over the centuries to be incorporated as duchies or marks. Little is known about what happened before this age of fragmentation, but what we know for sure is that all the lands of the known world were ruled by several lost civilizations throughout the ages. What caused these civilizations to fall is unclear. You are going to assume the role of the head of a council, a governing body ruling in the name of the king, located in Libra, the capital city of Ankist. Before you begin, take a quick test to determine the house that suits you best. Oh, I love this. Where do I belong? In a financial crisis, is it moral to sacrifice knowledge in order to save money? Okay, this is tough. I don't believe in sacrificing education, but it's so easy to say that when you're not starving. But I'm just gonna go one route. Let's just go the ideal, like the optimist route, right? So I would say that I would never sacrifice knowledge to save money. Is it moral to sacrifice knowledge? No. Right? No. Is it okay to restrict certain religious practices that clash with established cult? No. I'm more of a religious freedom and all of that within reason, as long as they're non-violent. If a neighboring country gets invaded, do we step in to support them? Ooh. It is not our war, but they are next door. That's the thing. This is like a very gray area. Are we trade partners? Are they nice people? I'll just say, okay, let's assume they're nice people. Our neighboring countries are nice neighbors, and yeah, we should support them. With childbirths on decline, do we strongly incentivize families to have children? Absolutely. You don't want an aging populations destroy, you know, countries and civilizations. Because you have such a small population supporting an older population that can no longer work or be productive. So, I mean, you should incentivize it, right? Nice. Okay, so it looks like oh no, we don't have a house. Oh, each house has a different long-term goal and backstory which affects their mutual relationship and affinity. Select info to read more about the 2 houses and make your choice. Tyrell. Originally, the present Marquisate of Tyrell was part of the Kingdom of Muir, but when the King of Muir asked to share and redistribute the wealth of the nobles of Tyrell with the rest of the kingdom, your ancestors rebelled. How dare you try to change what you've always been? The nobles convinced the lower class that the next demand would be to take the children away from their mothers and redistribute them to foreigners? In a few months, a revolt sparked in Tyrell. This is awful. The reign of Ankis supported the revolt of the nobles, and after a bloody war in the year 143, Tyrell was annexed to Ankis, and your family obtained the title of Marquise. Tyrell has a long coastal strip washed by the Sear Ocean, but is practically uninhabited. It is covered with forest and tormented by a stormy climate. Your people are terrified of the ocean and prefer to sail in the mild and tranquil waters of the Gulf of Isopia or the wild and tranquil River Abney. You are of a very conservative tradition and have every interest in keeping the poor in misery and ignorance. Okay. This is totally opposite of what I chose the very first question. So that they are easily recognizable and do not mix with your pure lineage. I don't like that. No blood is like our blood. Allweld. Known in ancient times as the Kingdom of the Keys, the territory now called Marquisate of Allweld have had many conflicts with the equally small but more combative Kingdom of Sidlada to the south. Fearing an increasingly likely invasion from the south, or so they thought, your ancestors decided to join the Kingdom of Ankist in the year 73, making futile any conquest ambition that Sidlada might have had. Since then, your army has done nothing but observe a boundary that has not been crossed for generations. Despite the relative poverty of your land, you enjoy life, good food, and excellent wine. But your supposed mediocrity and indolence are object of frequent jokes and mockery from the rest of the kingdom. Fantastic. This has earned your people the reputation of always choosing the simplest path and looking for shortcuts. And since your family hardly takes into account all possibilities, you never do anything to prepare your territory for adversity. You often ask the central administration for money to protect the kingdom from the imminent Sidladian invasion or other phantom threats that never materialize. You would prefer your kingdom to have less social inequality. I'm paranoid, but I believe in social equality. Life is to be enjoyed. I mean, that spoke to me more than the other one. The other one sounded awful. I feel like none of these houses suit me, but I'll go with Allweld because Tyrell just sounds awful. Like this part here. Keeping the poor in misery and ignorance is totally, it's not me for me. So we'll go with Allwed. A group of scholars in Libra recently discovered that ancient chronicles often blame a black circle, a dark rising sun, a cursed eclipse, or other similar images for causing the demise of many past empires. After observing similar clues in recent years, historians started speculating about the existence of a secret society that had been leading civilizations to oblivion for centuries. This organization is referred to as the Black Dawn. Some think they are a force of chaos, others view them as an engine for creative destruction, and some view them as the heralds of a new dawn, harbingers of progress and change. Whatever their true nature really is, it seems that a huge battle is coming. As head of the council, you have the power to shape the future of this kingdom, but the Black Dawn is lurking in the shadows. Its existence is threatening and yet intriguing. Your role is to inform the king about the decisions of the council, but it is within your power to alter them if you so wish, provided you have enough power. It is time to begin. A new king is about to be crowned. How will the future of Ankist unfold? Ooh. Very ambient. The music is kind of epic. Alright, the King's Dilemma. The trumpets strike 3 rising notes and 81 doves are released as Harold V is crowned king by the prior mother of the cult. Is that me? The people erupt in a cheer of joy. Our hopes of enduring prosperity are renewed with a new king. Foreign dignitaries from Kasuk, copyists, Lada, and Muir crowd the royal castle to evaluate the new king and win his favor. The ceremony is followed by a feast lasting for 3 days and nights along all the streets of Libra, our capital city. A week later, sitting on his throne, behind the grand chiseled door of the council room, the new king addresses us for the first time. Any authority is flickering, and power can be a blessing or a curse for those on whom it is exercised, he says. After a long pause, he adds, ruling is an unsolvable dilemma. Add to archives. Interesting. What's this? The Eclipse? Eclipse keeps track of the 6 storylines of the King's Dilemma Chronicles. Advancing with each story chapter, when all storylines are completed, the Eclipse will end and the uprising will start. So I think these are the 6 storylines. This is the Eclipse. Oh, I can see it peaking kind of here, so it's gonna move over. We'll see how that goes. I don't know what these mean yet. We'll figure it out. Oh, thank God for a proper tutorial, though. This is the map of the kingdom. From here, choose your next dilemma. From the sidebar, change the zoom level between the entire continent, the kingdom of Ankis, and the capital city of Libra to reveal all available dilemmas. These 5 resources represent the status of the kingdom: influence, wealth, morale, welfare, and knowledge. Every dilemma will move 1 or more of these resources, changing the stability of the current reign that's here. Oh, okay, here. Ankist. Could I move around? No, I guess not. Oh, there, if I hover over, I guess. And then this is Ankist, and then the capital city, Libra. Okay. Let's just start with this one, the Golden Harbor. So this is wealth and welfare? I don't know. Golden Harbor, the Royal Marshal reports to us that 3 windmills were set on fire last night along the road between Libra and Golden Harbor. The affected millers are asking for help rebuilding their windmills. Do we fund the reconstruction of the damaged windmills? Oh, I love these. Make choices. Let's go. To solve a dilemma, use your power to make the final decision after the council has gone through the voting phase. So they vote, and then me. So I can see which way they're going. So these are my council members. Approving the majority is free, but subverting it will cost you power, equal to the difference in votes between the 2 sides plus 1. Okay, be careful. If your power reaches 0, the current reign will end. Solving a dilemma moves the resources on the track. Oh, they go either way. Okay. As predicted by the red and blue gauges, the amount by which a resource moves will be revealed after the vote. Oh, I don't know how far it'll move. Okay. Do we fund the reconstruction of damaged windmills? Okay, I'm gonna play this as like, yeah, sure, sort of strategy, but I'll try and play it to like my beliefs in this place. So, welfare. Welfare is important. You don't want starving people. So we're gonna go with I. And everyone agrees. The council agrees anyways. With the monetary help of the crown, a small squad of carpenters is hired to rebuild the burned out windmills with the most advanced techniques available. After the work, we are informed that they noticed the smell of an unknown alchemical substance at all 3 locations. Alchemical? Was that like a... Was that sabotage or something? Okay, so now we see... I saw this move too. Each time a resource moves, the stability marker to the right will follow it. Okay, so it moves equal to all of these moves. If the stability marker ever reaches either end of the track, the reign will end. So if this goes to 0, reign ends. If this hits the skulls, reign ends too. Keep all the resources in the highlighted area of the track to score more points when the reign ends. Okay, got it. So some of these have to be up here, and then to balance it out so that my reign doesn't end by going up all the way, some of them have to be down here. Okay, this is interesting. Continue. That was fun. Okay. I'm assuming we just continue on. Okay, let's just sort out what's happening here first in Ankist. Torque. The High Commander has received a message from our soldiers stationed at the troublesome northern border of the Mark of Torque. Scaram's smugglers are offering to provide us large quantities of red iron, a strange metal that can break even the strongest steel. Ooh. Okay, that's nice. The army wants the majority of it, but there's a lot of money to be made by trading it. Oh, do we reserve the red iron, a strong metal for the army? With each dilemma, the time counter on the right will increase when it reaches a space with the... What? When it reaches a space with this icon? Oh, this one? King has a 50% chance of dying. And 100% when it reaches the final one. So when the king will die regardless when it reaches here. But these ones at each point, we have a 50% chance of dying. Oh gosh. Okay, so our chances are quite low here. This is the time counter. Okay, there's quite a lot to absorb here, but I feel like, you know, the tutorial really helps. They're in favor of reserving this metal for the army. So this is our influence. Does influence matter more than wealth? It's like either or. Do we want wealth or do we want influence? Like each one... Oh, these move. Okay. Ah, so I see. So my influence with them will increase because right now this is, I'm assuming this is neutral, and this we're in good standing with them, but this looks like we're not in good standing with them, like by a bit. So if we side with them, maybe it'll go up. Yeah, from here it'll go here. Oh. Do I want a strong army? I feel like I do, but at the same time, trading something like this is valuable. I'm gonna influence. I'm just gonna go with my council for now, until I get a better idea. A strong economy requires a strong army to protect it. The High Commander contacts the smugglers to establish the operation. A steady flow of red iron from the mostly unexplored lands of the Folafwar Mountains is supplied directly to the smiths of the army, with only a little remaining for our I don't know why I thought trade as in it goes to it goes to other nations. I didn't think that it's like internal trade. Okay. To thank the king for the prosperous business, the smugglers gift him a masterful red iron sword named Scarlet Tide. Oh, that's awesome. What does that mean? The army soon elects the blade as its symbol and as a sign of its future power. A significant portion of the imported red iron starts flowing towards the royal armory, and military smiths begin experimenting with new ways of working with sturdy metal. Because of its exceptional sturdiness, red iron is difficult to mold into weapons and armor, but a few blades are forged for the most elite regiments. Add to archives. Ooh, that one's moving more. Continue. Ooh, I'm getting uncomfortably close to that skull. Your moral alignment determines which rewards you'll get at the end of each reign. The rewards can be coins. So this one 8. Prestige points, that's this one. Or crave points. So this is my alignment. Okay. Coins, prestige, crave, whatever crave means. The resource track highlights the target area to score points. The more resources in the target area, the more you will be rewarded. So these areas. Above the resource track is a preview of your rewards based on the current position of your resources and moral alignment. So I have neither of those yet. Off to a very strong start. Oh. What is this one again? Morale. Oh, this needs to go up. Oh, is this like bad morale and good morale, or is the middle here bad morale? I don't know. I need 5 coins to do this. And then this one is for welfare, knowledge. Oh, this is the Scarlet. These are the Scarlet Tide ones. I wonder if we should just continue with this storyline. Yeah, let's just continue until... Oh, Libra. Ooh, let's do one for the capital city, Libra. Let's see what's going on. Okay, upon a royal laboratory. Upon inspecting the first weapons made with red iron, the chief doctor of the Royal Army realizes it would be a wonderful material for medical equipment, as it is sturdy even when thin. Oh, to make like scalpels and stuff. Some suggest we should prioritize forging swords over scalpels, but our medical knowledge could vastly benefit from such superior tools. I agree. Do we prioritize medical uses for red iron? Absolutely. Oh, they don't like that. When you vote against a council member, your relationship will worsen. They will eventually become your enemy? Oh no. I feel like this one will be. Voting in accord with a council member will improve your relationship, and if it reaches a maximum level, you can spend coins to form an alliance. This is almost at maximum. How do I... Oh, I can make this person agree with me. The tracker is not moving where I want it to be, though. Oh god, all of these are moving up. Oh gosh. I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ha! I think I'm dead either way. So I. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, this has a lower chance of death, but I'm gonna do what I believe in. If it kills me, my reign ends. Sure, let's go. Knowledge and death. Keeping our people alive is more important than giving death to our enemies. We prioritize the use of what little red iron we have for medical tools for the benefit of everyone. Still, the army would have preferred to wield more offensive tools. Yeah, I don't care about that. Solving certain dilemmas will have permanent side effects to the kingdom. When this happens, a chronicle will be registered in the table above the resource track. Ooh, okay, so this has like a lasting effect, just because I guess I picked something that was changing the way a resource is made. Their effects, either positive or negative, are applied to the corresponding resources at the beginning of every reign. Positive chronicles move the corresponding resources up by 1 space, while negative chronicles move them down by the same space. Got it. It's a lot to absorb. Do I... Oh, add to archives. I'm gonna be dead. Ah! Ah! If a resource is moved twice in a row in the same direction, it'll move 1 additional step. The icon color will show you the last direction that the resource moved. White if moved up, black if moved down. After the second time that a resource moves in the same direction, it'll gain a momentum marker and move 2 additional steps. Got it. Okay, so that's why I moved so much. More than I should have. Okay. My reign has ended. Oh, the king has abdicated. At the end of each reign, you will gain rewards as described by your moral alignment. If you manage to put all the resources in the target area, you'll get even more rewards. Okay, so I didn't do so well. At least one of them is in there. So that's good. I'm a rebel. If a reign lasts for 3 dilemmas or less, you won't be getting any rewards. You will also keep the same moral alignment. Oh, 3 or less. Okay, so I didn't even make it to like, oh gosh. No rewards. I was a perfect king. I was just ahead of my time. At the end of each reign, you'll have to choose the moral alignment for your heir to the head of the council. The longer the reign, the more moral alignments will be available. Oh, interesting. So I can't... It feels like I can't afford any of these. So I can prepare these. Perfect. So I could study terrain around the capital of Ankis will allow the construction of underground structures and tunnels. Build a treasure room. Supply medics with sharp tools and expensive. To manufacture, they're hardened and they look more like lethal weapons and medical tools, but they can make miracles of place in right hands. Oh, I kind of want to save for this, but this is available to me already. Why would I need underground structures and tunnels? For sewage? What does this do? This table summarizes the type of preparation and their rewards. Time to complete. Oh, 1 reign, 2 reigns, 3 reigns. Okay, so these things take a while. Final dilemma. Coins. Those are coins. Crave prestige. This preparation takes 3 reigns to complete, unlocks a final dilemma, and rewards you with 3 coin at the beginning of each reign. Oh, got it. Okay. Let me read these things. This has coins. Okay, so they all have like a final dilemma as well. I kind of want to save for this, so let's save for it. I'm not gonna do anything now because I like this. Alright, manage the council and review information about the houses of the kingdom here. Spend coins to replace council members and to form alliances when your relationship level with another house is maxed out. If you form an alliance with another house, your total power increases by 1. Alliances have other benefits such as reducing the cost of corruption and the cost of replacing council members. Costs are increased for enemies. With your choices, you can try to achieve the long-term goal of your house and secondary goals. Completing them will grant you more power, plus a bonus of cohesion or dissent. Points for the uprising. I have to foster social equality in the kingdom, and then build the great orphanage, defend the Asher brothel? These are my goals. Brothel, orphanage, and social equality. Well, okay. I don't know if I want to do anything with these yet. I feel like it's too early in my gaming knowledge to understand what I should be doing. Oh, reveal narrative goal? Can I... You know, I'm not gonna mess with this until I've gotten comfortable with the game. And that was it for the tutorial. Okay, so I will end it here, and if you guys want to see more, just let me know. I love this game already because it's a board game and it's fun to be able to play something like this and strategize a little bit. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!